Hi, my name is Hank, and I drive a 2018 Vanderhall Venice, and it's been a real joy for the whole family ever since I got it about 4 years ago. I'm one of 9 kids, and my mom and dad worked really hard. We didn't have a lot, but every Saturday or Sunday, we would go out to the lake. We did have a boat, and my dad would work his tail off to provide for us, and my mom as well. And that's kind of where it kind of got instilled in me, hey, it's not all just about the work. It's okay to have fun too. And that's kind of a nice segue into me seeing a Vanderhall promo ad in 2017. And I was like, I think I would really like to have that because it just looks fun. It looks great and it looks fun. The Vanderhall group that I'm part of, we all have goofy names for our vehicles. And that's the one they came up with. And they said it kind of tongue in cheek, and I was like, no, that's perfect. That's gonna stick. So the Turbo Pickle, there you go. It really appealed to me because it had a real nostalgic look to it. I've kind of always been drawn to those 1940s and 50s. I thought sticking with the old school vintage look was the way to go. And that's why I took these styling cues from a 1950s Lotus race car, the British Racing green and yellow. When you start drilling holes in your Vanderhall to add leather straps, that's a big commitment. And when I was convinced it was the way to go, that's when I just took that step, and again, I'm pretty happy with how it's turned out so far. I put a lot of work into it, but it would not have been possible at all without the help from a lot of people in the Vanderhall community. Jim Fowler is the wonderful guy who helped with providing me with the details to make this where it can convert into a speedster or back into a 2-seater. He's a genius, he's amazing, and such a great guy. Then Tony Shidla, he's the woodworker. He posted a video of a picture of his Vanderhall with a wooden dash and side rails. And not just me, but everybody in the Vanderhall community was really blown away by it. And we said, Tony, come on, you gotta help us out here. And so he started making them. So I have the number 2 dash that he created for the Vanderhall community. And it's handmade mahogany. When you see it in person, people are just kind of blown away by the detail in the wood dash and some of the other cues in there. They're just really impressed with it. And candidly, they think it's a much more valuable vehicle than what's invested in it, but it does help it be all it can be. It's beautiful. Besides the fact that if you haven't driven a Vanderhall and taken it out on the open road and spent a day with it, it's so much fun. But for people to see one and get to experience one or even see them close up, it just puts a smile on everybody's face. It's just so unique looking and crazy looking, and I love hopping in it with the fiance and going for lunch or going for dinner or going for the day to visit her family or my family. And it's just a fun roadster to get out there and experience life in. It really is.